up, though? This the big homie baby, man. We on the check-in, man. Anytime you in the DFW, you touch down the call as hell with the fly stance as an airplane, man. Get in the game.
I'm gonna bring it up to.
Welcome to another edition of Get in the Game.
Yeah. Turn up.
Man, we getting it in. I tell you what, this is episode number 25. I'm significant about numbers.
We a quarter in.
Yeah, we a quarter in tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Quarter in, man, I feel like we should celebrate. Of course, we got to go ahead and take a drink. You know what I'm saying? Of this lovely tequila, man.
Lovely tequila?
Yeah. Tequila, I love it because, it's kind of like that coasting drink. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, get slizzard and, the next morning you feel like shit.
Feel straight.
You feel straight. So, we're going to go ahead and toast it up. Eye to eye, cup to cup, touch the table, turn it up.
Let go.
I hope y'all got y'all drinks together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have already got it started.
Another one.
We're gonna start this one off right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get our hand clap. 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 We're gonna get our hand clap.
Who that is?
Hey, baby's in the building tonight.
Who that is?
Hey.
We lit.
What's up? What's happening?
What's happening, baby?
I'm blessed.
Truly dynamite.
We introduced the guests, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce the co-host as well, riding shotgun tonight.
Hey, Reverend Fat Pimp in the building, man. Church say amen.
Amen. And in the back seat,
what's happening?
rolling up a little something.
What's up, y'all? I ain't rolling up nothing. That rolled me up.
You got to say your name, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know my name, nigga.
They don't know your name, nigga.
Yeah, they do. They better know, goddammit. Baby boy.
Baby boys in the building
and baby.
tonight, man.
A lot of bays in the building.
A lot of bays in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rolling tonight, man.
Straight up.
Thank you, baby, for coming by.
All day, man. All day.
That's love right there.
Long overdue, man.
What's understood ain't got to be stated, you heard me?
Hey.
We good, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, it's all you got to do is go. Okay, we're trying to get our MVPs that are on. We're trying to get our MVPs that's currently on Periscope. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that many, so we need y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm not gonna give no description. We just gonna go live. Just go ahead and push that button and go live. Man, the weekend was crazy. Lots were going on during the weekend.
Crazy.
How was your weekend, Fat?
It was wonderful. Saturday I started the film, 12 Steps.
That's a Lifetime movie.
Lifetime joint, started that.
Man.
And then we left there and I went down there to San Antonio, kicked it with the family, went to SeaWorld, and
Did you see Shamu?
allegedly. I told you I don't believe that Shamu.
You don't think that's a real Shamu down there?
Yeah, nah, man.
You think it's a robot?
I think it's something, bro.
Mechanical?
Bro, that can't be the same well from when we was in the 80s, bro.
No, it's not the same well. It's just,
it's been like Shamu number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been different Shamus.
I don't believe that shit. I told you I went to the Fort Worth Zoo.
Yeah.
And the animals looked like they was on medication.
They was on that Percocet. Molly
man.
Percocet. Hey.
Like, when I was a kid, you would throw something at an animal, they might run at you or something. Nowadays, you throw something, they just look at you, don't move.
Yeah, because Ranbir, man, they can't have them animals out there like that.
Ranbir. Nah, but check this out, though. Me and Baby Boy had a one-on-one this weekend about me going ahead and giving J. Cole a listen.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's give people the backstory. For those of you that may have not listened to any other podcast, even though we are quarter in number 25 tonight, and you're just now tuning in, it's all good. There's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
You know what I'm saying? That you are not a J. Cole fan.
Not at all.
You've kind of put it out there and said that J. Cole wasn't one of your favorite rappers, but it seems that you haven't had an epiphany this weekend.
Somebody got to change their heart. It sounds
when so many people come to you and be like, man, when so many people come to you like, bro, what is the problem? What is the problem? And you really can't give them an answer. I said, you know what? Let me just give them a fair shot, sober, and let me listen to them.
Oh, you didn't even drink or nothing?
Nah, smoke. We had about 2 rolled up. Me and my old lady, we rolled up 2.
Okay.
We got on the road, and we cut that J. Cole on before it's here.
And what'd you think?
I'm going to be real with you. The dude be talking that shit. Do I like his production? I wouldn't say I like his production all the way, but it kind of made me a fan to the point where I could listen to him. And I'm not gonna just hate it just because J. Cole dropped some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first. That's the first step. Admitting.
Yeah,
sometimes it's hard to admit.
That was old backhand ass compliment, man.
Yeah, bro. I told y'all before. Listen,
We asked you what you thought, and the first thing you do was diss the nigga production.
I didn't diss him. It's like I'm not completely sold. I'm not completely sold just yet. Not just yet.
Okay, but you admit that he
What is
got.
completely sold?
You
Then,
admit that he got bars.
Yeah, he got bars. It ain't no different than with Nas. I told you, Nas is one of the greats.
Yeah.
But I feel like his beat selection, it can miss you in the South.
But do you fuck with it?
What, J. Cole?
Nas.
Hell yeah, I do.
So what about J. Cole?
I gotta grow on me. Nas called me.
Man, you was fucking tweeting, not tweeting, but you was texting lyrics
certain
and shit.
certain songs got to me, but not the whole.
But before that, you wouldn't even jam nothing.
I know. I had to give him a chance.
So now you fuck with it.
The lyrics. I fuck with the lyrics.
Hey,
I'm not fucking with this
listen,
nigga.
baby boy,
I fuck with
hey,
the
it's
lyrics.
a first step.
Yeah.
The first step. Last week, he wasn't even fucking,
wasn't fucking with him.
This week,
Give him a chance.
he's acknowledging the dude got
I'm in J-Ho rehab right now. You know what I'm saying? You trying to listen. I called baby boy up and asked him, where should I start? He told me step one was Forest Hill,
I
right?
said, go to
Right,
Forest
that's
Hill
the first
Drive.
one.
So that
That's
was
his
it.
best work, and then you can go backwards.
And so what I'm gonna do next, I think next week I'm gonna do probably Bless Center. Was it Born Center?
Born Center.
Born Center.
I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that's the best one, the second one to start with, though.
Right,
Shouldn't he
where should I
go
go?
with?
Once somebody got your attention, it's easy to go back.
Go back. All right, so where I need to go?
You can go to Born
Are you
Center.
sure? Is that the first one?
Friday
though?
Night
That's the
Lights.
first album.
Friday
The
Night
second album.
What I think the first album though was like about to blow up on it, and like the
See,
original
but no,
J. Cole.
No, but see, I can't go to the first album. The first album is what made me not like him.
Yeah, he might not like that shit.
The
but
straight
maybe
up,
you'll have a better appreciation.
No, that shit
now.
was whack. I told you that shit was corny to me. The first song I ever
Go
heard
to
about.
Born Center. Kendrick is on Born Center. Go to Born Center.
Listen, you know I fuck with K-Dot.
Yeah, he on
The
that.
first song I ever heard about J. Cole was the one with the Erykah Badu sample. I think it was the intro to the mixtape. That was like, oh, this shit kind of dope.
Yeah.
But then I kind of lost touch with him. Then when he came out just straight up, I was like, this shit is whack, bro. Nigga corny. Song with him and Trey Songz, I'm like,
Yeah,
that shit
can't get
whack.
enough, yeah.
Then he talking about the one with him and Missy Elliott, that shit was whack. Nigga, I don't want to hear that
Go to
shit.
Born Center, man.
That's what I'm going to do.
to
Born
Born
Center.
Center.
I'm going to get off J. Cole.
And I say don't even go to the first CD. Go to his mixtapes before that.
Okay.
Y'all got Baby in here looking like he
Baby
watching
tripping.
Serena Williams in a goddamn tennis match.
Listen, they trying to coach me, so I'm through talking about J. Cole today.
You know what? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for giving him a chance.
I got to.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell for you. I'm proud of you for
Thank you.
giving him a chance.
That's growth, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
telling
That's
you, bro.
growth. Yes.
Give it up for Fat, man. That's
Thank
growth.
you.
That's great.
Yeah.
Change is
I'm
hard,
not
man, but
listening
it's
to Big Brother.
necessary.
I'm not listening to Big Bro over here, man.
Oh, man. Baby boy, how was your weekend?
Ooh, man, we hung out a little bit.
We did hang out this weekend.
Yeah,
We caught a couple of schools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Good
it
get
is back to school drives and stuff like that. I went to Ranbir Mall
Hey.
and had the back to school.
Redbird still open?
Yeah,
For now.
they open.
It's a mall?
It's a mall, and
For now.
they had the jewelry store was open, and
Just
the
the jewelry
pretzel
store?
shop. The pretzel shop is
Tell me
definitely
this.
open.
Tell me this. Is Victoria's Closet still in there?
I ain't seen that shit. That
Hell
shit
no.
might
They
be
got
gone.
about, real talk, they got about
They got about a good 5
7
stores.
stores
There's about
left.
10 stores in the whole mall.
About
Are you
10.
No lie.
Is
About
it-
10 stores. About 12.
Is the spot still in there?
Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and the
Yeah,
barbershop. The barbershop. You count the barbershop
They
in
got
the
2
shop?
barbershops in there.
Oh, so you count those in
Yeah,
shops?
they got
Yes.
2 barbershops. Right
Okay.
by the cookie stand.
You can get your hair
Cookie
cut.
station? Cookie station still there?
Yes, that's never
That's
going
5.
nowhere.
We'll name 5.
But the food don't count as a store. I'm talking about like they got Burlington still there.
That's 6.
Foot Locker,
7.
Foot
Well,
Action.
they 8. And the cologne.
No, those are kiosks. They got them in
It's
kiosks.
the
They got-
it's the
Oh, they do
jewelry.
got the kiosk. They do got the cologne spot. Well,
In the corner by Dillard's.
Well, yeah, where Dillard's used to be. Dillard's gone, Macy's
Dillard's
gone, Bourbon's gone, Sears gone. They got down.
And I'm gone, goddammit.
Listen, when I go to Red Rock, I walk in, go get my shoes.
Is
like
Liz
that.
still there? Is Liz still there?
Yeah, by Foot Action.
Because niggas leave Foot Locker and go to Liz.
Yeah, it's way down
They
there.
compliment each
It's
other.
down there.
They got to stay.
It's down there for now. But the dude bought it. I
Right
forgot
now,
the
we
name
named about 9.
Yeah.
He bought it.
Yeah.
That ain't the point.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's
The
not the
kids,
point. Yeah,
the
the kids.
kids.
We was there to see the kids, okay? Because it was back to school time,
Can't wait.
and we was trying to get them ready, get them signed up. A few councilmen came
Yeah.
out. Shout out to Tanel Atkins, because that was my first time meeting.
Oh, Chanel put that together?
I mean, he didn't put it together, but he was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? He showed everybody love and talked about like how the community needs to come together, and they're going to be trying to do things and to make that happen. So it was just a good, feel-good time.
Make
the kids had a
Redbird
great
great
time.
again.
Yeah, make Redbird great again.
told you that. That's the
You know what
motto.
I'm saying? And
Jesus
we
Christ.
gave away 300 backpacks and 100 school supplies. You know what I'm saying? And we took up donations for Redbird.
Redbird.
Y'all should have done what, bro?
Lord have mercy.
Bro, y'all don't understand. It don't affect everybody like it affect me, bro.
I used to fuck with Redbird, bro.
Mervins used to be there, bro. Like when I was
Mervins was there.
everything is fucking gone,
But
bro.
wait, Sears is still there. You can still get your 4 tires in a washing machine.
Barely. but goddamn Macy's is gone.
Yeah, ain't no Macy's,
Burlington,
man.
no.
Burlington is there, though.
Barely. Barely, bro.
You can still get a cool Sean John outfit out of Burlington.
You can
Maybe.
get state property probably still in that motherfucker, man. Burlington.
Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna get started on
They size and selection fucked up, but nigga.
Look, we got a guest in the building. I'm not gonna
my
let y'all
bad.
act up like
My bad,
this,
my
man.
bad, my bad.
Y'all out of control.
I'm trying to be on my
Our
best
guest is in the
behavior.
building, man.
Fuck our weekend.
I'm sorry, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to make a good impression and shit.
Okay.
Look.
All opinions matter.
Straight up.
Make Redbird great again.
That's what we doing, man. There you go.
That's the slogan.
That's the slogan, man. All the politicians who did, man. I'm trying to head that campaign, make Redbird great again.
I think
Absolutely,
I
bro.
think it's a great one. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great one. I took a trip to Houston this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Went down to H-Town. There's something about H-Town. Every time I go down there, I really feel like I'm in Texas. My homegirl was
You
telling
always
me.
say that.
I do, because I don't really feel like I'm in Texas anywhere else. How'd you feel about when you went to San Antonio this weekend? Did you really feel like you was in Texas?
I feel like I was in Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Tamales and
This
fucking
nigga got all the
margaritas.
shade.
You know
There
what I'm
wasn't no
saying?
niggas in Walmart, bro.
Goddamn,
Antonio, you know San Antonio, man.
I went to Walmart, nigga. I bumped into a nigga.
Everywhere you go.
I swear to God, every aisle I went on, I bumped into somebody, bro.
Kiki drunk.
Kids,
You quit
everybody.
over there. You gonna get us shut down.
It's the Tequine. Shout out to Tequine for the libations tonight. Y'all be sleeping on this Tequine. It's the real deal.
Doom.
You know that's what you hear when you go to San Antonio. You already know.
It's not a carnival.
Don't.
That's the Riverwalk, man. Shout out to
I'm not dissing San
Latino
Antonio.
stand up. Latino stand up. Don't be like that.
It's fuck Donald Trump on my end too, man. You know how I am, man. Fuck him, man.
Donald Trump come out, man. What the
Cause you
fuck?
talking about my Mexicans, bro. Like, you know, they're my people. Black and brown, we gotta stick together.
Look, I went nonetheless, I went to Houston, and I wish you would have told me this. My homegirl was like, go to Timmy Change.
Oh yeah,
And go get some
You
Chinese
never been to Timmy
food.
Change before?
This is my first time in Timmy Change.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish somebody would have told me, before I went, because she was like, that's the best Chinese food in Houston. You gotta go get it.
That ain't Chinese food.
Man, I must have went in there. That shit was not what was up, okay?
It's the hood Chinese
No,
food, though.
man, the mall, the parks in Arlington, the Chinese food at the parks in Arlington is not Panda Express.
But Kiki,
it's walk.
That's
something.
not Chinese food. You gotta realize that's the chicken and rice spot. That's what it is. Chicken
it's
and rice.
not
Well,
Chinese like
I
that.
asked a couple of people what I should get, and
Should've
everybody was
come.
getting chicken wings.
When you
and
go to
fish.
Frenchie's, you should went to Frenchie's.
Frenchies, yeah, Frenchies.
Yeah, but I wanted Chinese food. I didn't know it. I didn't know I'd go to the Chinese food restaurant and only order chicken.
Get
and
the wings.
fucking-
You get the
and
wings.
fish
Get the
at
wings.
the Chinese food spot.
You get the
I didn't know.
wings.
Man, listen, Timmy Change is not
Man, we're
Chinese.
gonna have to make a
man.
road trip, man.
I'm gonna take next time we go to Houston. I'm gonna tell you what.
We
take you
supposed to make a
spot.
road trip.
Yes, we got to take a road trip to Houston. Houston, we're coming to you soon. So get your list together. We're gonna come and check out some of the spots.
The Breakfast Club, we gonna do all
Breakfast
that.
Club, we got to do all that.
I
So
went
Houston,
last
we
week.
coming back. And Fat, you got to take us to the right
I'm gonna
places.
take you out of all the spots, man. Houston's
Yeah.
like the fattest city in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
My bad, it's just my bad, bro. It just is.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you can Google that shit. The fattest city in
That's
America.
what
I think it's Houston.
And
The
Houston will come
fattest
up.
city.
There's restaurants everywhere.
Well, there's a lot of restaurants in this motherfucker too.
Yeah, but Houston got like all the different cultures. The Africans, all they down there. And all different families. They got restaurants
Shit is so
everywhere.
not PC, goddamn.
It's not politically correct right
Make
now.
Africans are great again.
Good milk.
Good meal.
Good milk.
Speaking of Africans, we went out. This wasn't the weekend.
Speaking of Africans,
Next
Speaking of
next
Africans,
subject,
wait a
man.
minute. We went last night. We all hung out last night. We went over
shit.
to I'm not gonna say where we went. We went out to eat last night, and my first time seeing like a white African. I had never seen a white African before.
it was a white African there?
I mean, our waitress.
She was not white.
She was white.
No.
She was lighter than me.
She was your skin tone.
She damn sure
She
was
might have
not.
been darker than you.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. You got real light skin privilege.
No, because Fat was looking at her, so I know he only liked light-skinned girls, so she was lighter than me, so I know she was
Just throw
more
me on the bus
light-skinned.
again, huh?
You gonna get this nigga in trouble.
I'm just saying. He said it last week, he liked light-skinned girls.
Lefty, cut that part. It's girl brown skin.
Oh, man, shit. Hey, man, enough about our weekend. We got...
I just snitched. Did I just snitch?
Enough about our weekend, man. We got to get into the matter at hand, man. I just want to know how y'all's weekend went down, man. But today, we back, man.
Jesus Christ.
My boy Bebe's in the building, man. What's up, Bebe?
What up, though, man? I'm here, man. You know, y'all got a great show, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great show.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't think you was going to show up. You know what I'm saying? So we had like a plan B, C, and D
I knew you
ready.
was coming.
You did?
I thought you was gonna be hella late, but I knew you was coming.
Right on time.
I thought we was gonna be in the parking lot, right? Leaving and shit. Like, we had a good show. Which Baby would have showed up.
Can't be predictable. You feel me? I see a lot of
That's an
people.
element of
You
surprise.
gonna come though?
Yeah, I'm gonna come. I mean, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of people get their ass whooped on time. I've seen a lot of people die on time. On time ain't. You know, listen there. It ain't how you show up. It's just. It ain't when you show up. It's how you show
You
up.
damn
Right.
right.
You feel me? Now, if you get me there,
Yeah.
I'm the best thing smoking.
I told Kiki earlier, I said, Baby came, did a video for us. He was hella late. We had to change sets. We had to move around, but he killed the shit.
Hey, bro, I
so it
don't
made
know.
up. It made up
I
for
don't
the
know.
time.
Me and time ain't friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you, and half the time the show don't start until Bebe get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Except for the night.
So you forget all
Oh,
that.
this motherfucker started on time.
Yeah, this motherfucker
We
started
making
on time.
Ranbir great again.
That's the motto.
Yes. I'm down with the campaign, baby.
Man, no matter what time he get here, man, I'm so blessed to have the ambassador, Mr. I-20. You know what I'm saying? Mr. A Bay in the building, man. I thank you so much, man. I tell you.
Thank y'all for having me.
You got so many stories. You know what I'm saying? I tell these guys all the time, I've learned so much just about everything from hearing Bebe's stories. Whether it be, you know, about your dad, your family, you know what I'm saying, or just about crazy stuff that goes on the road. I've always heard a good story, but I want to get Bebe's story tonight. So we're going to take it back a little bit.
Take us back.
You know what I'm saying? Take us back to Shreveport.
Right.
More time.
What you know? Y'all niggas done did y'all homework. I see these motherfuckers know where I'm from and everything. You know what I'm saying? Baby, Motown.
Right on who?
Yeah.
Motown.
Motown.
Yeah.
Motown,
Yeah.
damn it.
What was it like growing up in Shreveport, Louisiana?
It's crazy than a motherfucker. It was crazy, man. All I can remember when I reflect back to Shreveport, you know, I went to private school, so, you know, we stayed in the hood, but I'm like one of the only cats that went to private school. So, you know, it was kind of crazy in the daytime, you know, you ducking bullets and, you know, kicking it with your homeboys, making mud pies. And then, you know, when you go to school, you all holy and you praying and, you know what I'm saying?
So did you go to Catholic school?
No, it was Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay.
But, you know, it was very diverse. So, you know, I got Jesus part-time, and then I got Thug and the Devil.
Streets.
The other half. So, you know, let's just say I was balanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a good balance, you know what I'm saying? I had a conscience. So, you know, God was working on me, man. You know, back then, you know, I don't want to get real religious on y'all. But
Nah,
man,
talk preach.
yeah, well, I'm just saying, they injected Jesus into me
you got it.
early, in the early age. I could recite the Bible.
So you think the kids nowadays need a balance?
Oh, boy. Boy, we need to put Jesus in the jug and pour it on all the kids. And pour it on all the kids. Can I keep it 100?
Hell yeah.
I think that's what's wrong with the youth today, is that, you know, we've extracted, you know, Jesus, or we're gonna say some type of
Religion.
Organized religion.
yeah, some type of something that gives people, you know, conscience. You know what I'm saying? Because like they scared the hell out of me when I was in private school. Like, if you don't do right, you're going to hell, and the fire's never gonna go out.
Yeah, right.
Like, man,
It's gonna burn forever.
I better get my life together. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of scared me, man. But, you know, it just gave me a balance, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when I look back and reflect back on all of the people that I see nowadays that went to private school with me, you know what I'm saying? They like in a better place.
Yeah.
They didn't fall by the wayside, but those people who had mom and dad in the same house who, no disrespect to public schools or nothing like that, but when I saw them, they had everything. They're doing good, but not as good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody that I saw go to private school seemed like they had a balance, and they're the captain of the jails, and they've graduated valedictorian in public schools and stuff like that. And then me with my crazy ass, I was least not to succeed. You feel me? Because I used to steal when I was little.
What'd you steal? Like what kind of things?
Bikes. I mean, but I was a good thief, though. I would steal your bike in the morning and bring it back to you by sunset.
Use it real quick.
Yeah, I would use it. So
You
I
was
technically
borrowing.
wasn't stealing. I was
Borrowing.
borrowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until further notice.
It was both of us.
It was both.
Extended stay.
But I never come on shows to talk about, just like I had it easy. But this one time I stole this cat named Ronnie Boo. I stole Ronnie Boo bike, man. I stole it early in the morning. His bike was clean. It was all chrome, had reflectors on. I stole his bike around 7 in the morning. He had just got off of it. I stole it. And I went to the other side of town with it, because I was from both sides of Motown, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the front side of Motown with it. Boy, and Ronnie Boo bike was so clean that the whole hood knew.
Everybody knew who it was.
It was Ronnie Boo bike, man. Ronnie Boo and the mama must have sold dope when they was little because they had all the reflectors. You can tell your bike by the reflectors. That boy got 24 reflectors.
Right.
And the 20-inch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, Ronnie Boo got 24.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't got but 18. Man, where Ronnie Boo? So I stole Ronnie Boo bike. Bad mistake, man. Ronnie Boo got a fishing pole and came over to the other side, man, and whooped my ass all the way back. And he talked to me like he was my damn dad. He was like, "You better not ride fast, nigga. You better ride where I can keep up with you." And every time nigga thought about I stole his bike, that nigga rapped me with that goddamn fishing pole. And then, after 10 raps, nigga, I sped off on that nigga. and I ran home, man, and mom had locked the front door.
Because somebody had already told her.
Oh, no, mom was at work. So
okay.
so I wasn't even supposed to be on that side because she worked.
Yeah.
I was at grandma's house. So I stayed at grandma, but the nigga whooped my ass back to mama house. Because he stayed right across the street from mama house.
Yeah.
I wasn't even supposed to be over there on that side at that time of the day.
Yeah.
That nigga whooped my ass back to the side of town that I wasn't supposed to be on. And so I tried to break into our own house.
Oh, shit.
And my head got stuck in the burglar bar. Nigga, they had to call the fire department. Nigga, they called the fire department. They had to put butter on my motherfucking head.
Smooth, slides you about
Yeah, to slide me about that motherfucker, man. I thought I could break it. I thought I was small enough to get in between the burglar bars because, mama left the goddamn front window up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From that goddamn
Just gotta get
fan.
to the bars,
We got that
though.
fan. Y'all know about that motherfucking fan in the window.
Fan, yeah.
Shit, that motherfucking fan in the window. So, she had took the fan out, let the shit down so the robbers and shit couldn't get in there. But, man, shit, nigga, I tried to get in there, motherfucker. I tried to break in our house and got stuck. I ain't trying to break out the house and get stuck. I tried to break in. The motherfucker fire department had to come out there. The whole neighborhood was out there. Ronnie Boo came too late. He for the whoop my ass again, but the fire department was there.
Yeah.
They had to put butter on my shit to get me out the goddamn handlebars, man. So that it didn't break me up from stealing, but it broke me up from stealing Ronnie Boo bike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the crazy hood stories, and
That's wild.
And everybody that grew up around that time, and you know what I'm saying, they got the Motown story and the Motown history of Baby.
Oh, that's classic right there.
They know about Baby stealing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Now it goes from that, and then you then you get to be like a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where you're trying to battle, like you're trying to be good. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be respectable. You want to make your family proud of you and stuff. But you're still a teenager.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? You're
You want
still
one
a
of them
teenager.
stories, huh?
You in high school. You know what I'm saying?
That was when I was younger, but the teenage shit was even more crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because mom worked 2 jobs. It was 4 of us, and nigga, I ain't believe in putting on clothes. So I used to be the kid that ran around with shorts on, cut up shorts on, no shirt, no shoes. After they paved the goddamn streets with tar, and I would be in the middle of the shit, just running. Nigga, feet just black, the motherfucker burnt my motherfucking feet. Yeah, so everything I'm telling you, like, if people listening from Louisiana Shreveport, they know, like, that nigga ain't lying. I used to have a nickname called It's Alive. I was ugly than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, when I was little. You know what I'm saying? So the ugly duckling, when I finally got older, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was like, I'll tell you about that story too. But anyway, I used to have to borrow my homeboy clothes. Troy and Stacey Head. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my homeboys. When I go back home, man, I take care of them now.
Yeah.
They don't be knowing why, but I was like, motherfucker, because you let me wear your shit on Tuesday after you wore it on Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, say, nigga, you wash the motherfucking clothes, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to wear the blue jeans. The one with the holes in the nigga, goddamn, they gonna know I'm yours. You know what I'm saying? So I used to borrow they shit and be clean. So when they mama bought for them, yeah, they bought for us.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to borrow their shit, you know what I'm saying? And half the time, them niggas be like, nah, man, I watched the man, but shit, you know, you got to go in there and steal them because my mama know that, nigga, you borrowing my shit.
Yeah, it can't be taken.
Yeah. So, you know, we played the share the clothes game throughout my teenage year, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, them niggas had that's when I became a real Dallas Cowboy fan because them niggas had the cowboy bomber jacket.
Yeah.
The stars.
You motherfucking right.
Stars.
With a motherfucking hood. Unzip.
Zip hoodie. Come on.
Motherfucker unzip it. And when you lay it on that bitch, had cowboys on the back. Shit. Nigga, I borrowed that motherfucker one day, nigga. I was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was my teenage years.
Because it had a different swag when you wore it versus when everybody else wore it.
Hell yeah, because it was borrowed. It was borrowed. Nigga, you know, and they be like, shit, man, you take that motherfucker out, you wore that bitch. You remember when you used to be cold in the morning, hot in the evening?
Yeah.
You go to school with that motherfucker on.
That motherfucker around your waist.
By lunchtime, that motherfucker wrapped around your waist. Nigga, shit, you know that's what it was, man. But, bro, nigga, you know, when niggas talk about the struggle, my nigga, I done been through the struggle. Everybody got struggles, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, them niggas saw a nigga go from good to great, you know what I'm saying? And they more proud of a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So when you see the love that they give me from Shreveport, it's not just because they think a nigga made it. They know a nigga's story. They see a nigga struggle, and people be a fan of your struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't never want to get too up there. You know what I'm saying?
Too far removed.
Yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to the TMZ level. You know what I'm saying? Where nigga, you know, TMZ following you around. I just want to be in the gray area where, you know, you educated but thug related. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's funny. We was talking about that
We was just
earlier,
talking
right?
about that today.
Yeah, right.
We was just talking about that today about you because I was like, you know, Bebe's always done like, you know, grandiose things, you know what I'm saying? Things that just, you know, that could propel him to like, you know what I'm saying, superstar status.
Right.
But he's always giving back to Shreveport.
Take
You
care
know
of
what I'm saying?
home.
Made sure he took care of home.
Yeah.
And just trying to figure out like, why is that? Especially whenever you have so much.
It's different when you blow up from within your city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people can't blow from within their city. And a lot of people struggle with that. But when you be so good, man, to like, you know, your city and they support you back, you know how hard that is? Not a lot of niggas really know that. You know what I'm saying? So for me to blow up from within my city, that's a big motherfucking deal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I vowed when I was watching BT early in my years, I used to sit on there and be like, man, this nigga, you know, I was a fan of the West Coast music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So watching MCA, watching E40, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I bought the Cutlass that's in the ice cream paint jar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember the front cover of E40s, the click. That's what made me, you know, that shit inspired me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and E40, your cousin, is very tight to this motherfucking day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because that nigga inspired me. MC8, you know, inspired me to want to hustle, you know what I'm saying? SIBO, you know what I'm saying? Like, you notice that I'm talking about all the Crips, right? So But them niggas inspired me, you know what I'm saying? And I said, man, these niggas don't know how hot they is. Like, if I ever get that opportunity to be that influential, you know what I'm saying? And I got a talent where motherfuckers really fuck with me, I'm gonna always go back, you know what I'm saying, to the hooded spots, to the places of poverty, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always go there, man, and stand tall and let them know, like, nigga, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to be too Hollywood. I always want to be accessible, man, you know, and then also pick the times that you want to be accessible because that's what most of the hate, most of the, you know, people that's being envy and jealous of you, you know, they lie at too, you know what I'm saying? But again, once you blow it from within your city, man, you just have a certain love, you know what I'm saying? They respect you. It's how you left the hood. The way you can go back. You know what I'm saying? So I go back, I go everywhere, like jewelry on, chains on, and I never have to worry about, you know, and the streets be thirsty too. But the streets respect it. They be like, nah, that's big homie. He made it. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't have to hustle. He ain't have to do this here, you know? He ain't have to rob Jack, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga made it, so that nigga's an inspiration to us. We can't let nothing happen to him. That's big homie. He puts us on. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's why I go back and give back to the hood and bring all and cash all my favors, take Fat and you and Baby Boy, everybody like, damn, why this nigga always take us to Shreveport?
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker is special.
Yeah.
They got a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And they fuck with big homie, you know what I'm saying? You go down that bitch, you get slapped drunk, get some goddamn good food, and you get some good goddamn stories down in that motherfucker. And I want that for Dallas, you know what I'm saying? I want Dallas to be that motherfucker where we got a bunch of stars, where we got a bunch of places we can take niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like Dallas is untapped. No matter how many people have been here, you know what I'm saying? You want not just one celebrity, 2 celebrities, 3 celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want this motherfucker to be, man, this motherfucker is a gold mine, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why a lot of people come here and eat, man. But, you know, you come here and eat, leave some down here, too.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, I asked Baby Boy this earlier. I was like, when I go to Shreveport, I might know 10 new records, but I might leave and learn about 20 more. When I'm in Dallas, I don't get that shit.
Right.
What do you think the issue is?
You know I know what the issue is.
Just keep it out of the way.
You know I know what the issue is. It's togetherness. It's togetherness. And a lot of niggas don't want to hear this shit. Now, I'm gonna talk to all the niggas out here that's hustling. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Every nigga that has something going on out here is a nigga from another place. Because the niggas from another place, they recognize the value that y'all have.
Right.
The people in Dallas, they know it, but they don't. Versus I put $1 in between me and you, in fact. If I put $1 right here, me and you gonna beat each other up. Other than just saying, hey man, pick the dollar up and give me 50 cents.
Split it. Give it up.
You wanna be the first nigga that got the dollar. You wanna be the only nigga that got the dollar.
Yep.
As I obtain success and fame and all that shit, I ain't never wanna be the only nigga that was shining.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the shit that go on in our city, and I say our city because I've been here 10 years and I was out here in 93. A lot of niggas don't know that. I used to be in East Dallas.
I know that.
Yeah, Ferguson and Minyard. I used to be over there, like the real bomb factory. I was out here again in 97.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I broke Twisted Black in Shreveport. The Rally Boys. Cottonmouth was at my birthday party. Yeah, Cottonmouth was at my birthday
Shout out
party
to
in
the
96.
OGs.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I broke Shake Them Haters Off. Quint Black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of the history. K-Rock, Bowleg. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mr. Pookie, Mr. Lucci. A lot of niggas like, damn, why Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci show this nigga so much love? Nigga, because we got a bag together.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I've been popping. I ain't just moved here. I grew here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, when I see that, everybody, when you talk about togetherness, I don't want just niggas just to come together just to come together. Like, nigga, you supposed to be from the West and you get love everywhere in your city. I don't want to just be one-sided.
Right.
If I'm from North Dallas, nigga, I represent the whole Dallas.
Right.
Right.
I'm from Louisiana, and niggas tried it. He out there putting Dallas niggas on. Now, nigga, the favor that's on me just rolls off on everybody that we connect with. It's not not a state thing. It's not a personal thing.
Right.
It's a favor thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of myself. I see it, and not saying that arrogantly, but anything that I plug to, it's a hell of a network. I'm not going to introduce Kiki to you and you're a fucked up nigga.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Yeah,
And
that's
so,
game.
your network becomes, they're going to treat you just like they treat me.
Right.
And that's what happens in this city. You know what I'm saying? The minute that Fat Pimp, I never hear dirt on Fat Pimp until Fat Pimp get popping. I never hear about a nigga saying you not from Dallas. Until you get a hot record. Until niggas think that you're about to get up out this motherfucker. And then that's when I hear all of your dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm, like I said, I'm big homie. I don't play that shit. I don't pick sides.
You told me that before.
Yeah.
Don't ask me
Yeah.
to think different of Ray. I ain't gonna ask Ray to think different of you.
Yeah.
Don't make me pick sides. I'm gonna support who fuck with me and I support all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I stay clear of all the bullshit. That's how I stand tall. I'm the same way whenever you see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. It ain't that niggas out here ain't making good music. It's not because of a radio station. It's a personal thing. Nigga, you ain't got no fans. The 2 or 3 niggas that you got, they rooting for you because them your homeboys. Or you from their hood. So take your shit and drop it over there and see how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? When you send me records, nigga, it be a vibe. You feel me? It takes me back to a place.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's not really just about where you from, even though we rep it. And that's us as a culture. we gonna rep where the fuck we from.
Yeah.
You know, nobody has to ask you where Bebe from.
Yeah.
You know that.
know.
Yeah.
You feel me? By the way, I'm from Dallas too.
Yeah.
And we rep that shit damn the better than some of the motherfuckers that's here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I've adopted that motherfucker. And I just really want it bad for Dallas.
Yeah, because I don't mean to cut you out, Keith.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel some type of way when I'm bringing people to Shreveport, bro, when I bring them to the spot, and I tell them niggas, like, now, when this nigga get on this mic, bro, just watch the crowd. Like, when that Every Disc came out,
Yes.
them niggas had never heard it. So when that bitch came on, I said, watch this nigga. The whole crowd rapping this shit.
Yes.
I want to feel that shit at the crib.
Yes.
I feel it only when I come to Shreveport or when I go to BR, even when I go to
Do you feel that intimate love? Like, these motherfuckers love they artists. They love where they from. Like, Ross can go to Baton Rouge, but Boosie gonna close the show.
Close the show out.
Right.
Because Boosie, it's a different, it's like, it's a difference between liking something and loving something.
Yes.
But do you feel like it's a different caliber of people in Louisiana? Like
we all black.
how they look at music? Because I feel like people
groundwork.
just like be passionate in Louisiana. Like they love who they love.
We really do, but at the same time, man, Dallas give Bebe so much love, my nigga. I'm not even from here. They love me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the Traffic song is like one of the biggest hits out here. But
Yeah.
I get love everywhere I go.
Yeah.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
So it's not just it's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? It's how you give back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just did how was your weekend? I just did Fort Oak Cliff this past weekend. I was out there every bit of 30 minutes. $500.
Yeah.
This kid, come up here. What's your talent? You're an artist? Prove to me that you're an artist. That little kid got up there and tore that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
I blessed him.
Yeah.
It's not for me to even talk about it, but at the end of the day, that little kid remember that 100.
Yeah.
Them other kids remember that 100. You know what I'm saying? So when people see you genuine, and they can tell.
Yeah.
They can tell when if you got to get 100 and you film it at the same time. See, I gave 100.
Yeah.
I gave 100.
Yeah.
That shit ain't authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People can tell. So I think they gravitate to authenticity. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that people like rely on you too much to like
Absolutely.
make something happen?
Absolutely. But to whom much is given, much is expected. If you out here saying that you change lives, if you say you the big homie, then what do big homies do? They look out. You feel me? There's only one of me, so I don't complain when I help Fat out and the next artist is upset with me because he don't support the city.
Yeah.
No, I'm supporting Fat right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's from the city too.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So there's not enough hours in the day for us to play everything, but I do believe heavily and strongly you can't be from Dallas and on Dallas radio and on Dallas Airways and Dallas Network and don't have Dallas in there.
Right.
That's just my belief.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why whenever I get a chance to do the platform, I'm gonna drop some Dallas. There's no way that you're gonna, and I don't even want to start the Atlanta, the Detroit. Everybody supports their own. Everybody does. You feel me? When you're in Shreveport, you're gonna hear some Shreveport shit.
Right.
I know.
Matter of fact, you might go down that motherfucker and not know but 5 songs.
Yeah.
By the time you leave that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So Dallas has to have more Dallas people in position and supporting Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I feel like that's what I was talking about going down to Houston this past weekend. I mean, and I see it across my timeline how Houston feels. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in Houston that feel like they don't get that same shine. But I mean, I feel like I'm in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go down there. I'm going to hear.
It's a collective support.
You know.
Just like I told you about the Go DJ Awards.
Yeah.
It's the only place you can see the mayor of Houston.
Right.
You got all the OG rappers, Slim Thug, Zero. You got the new rappers, the producers. You got the models, the strippers. Everybody in one spot at one time.
Because you know what? They got some Dallas folks down there. Mm-hmm. And Dallas folk went down there and they respected the culture.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they embraced. When I came from Louisiana, I embraced Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask DeRoe how you got the ice cream paint job deal. Ask the GS boys how they got the Stinky Leg deal.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Chief how we put him in position, not with just Baby, but T.I. and shit. Every chance I got, Kwanzaa Fest. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fat.
I couldn't get the bell.
Nah. I mean, like, I don't need validation from people that I don't know or people that I do know because, you know, if I help you from the heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And however we can work it out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a business at the end of the day. Some people are in the rap hustle. And the rap hustle that's where a lot of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fully just know the whole music business.
Yeah.
But I pay attention to the part that I like. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the part that you like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What is it that you like? Like we be talking all the time about like, you know, the difference between back in the day, like how we felt whenever, you know, a Pac dropped the album or whenever Biggie, you know what I'm saying, did a verse or, you know what I'm saying, whenever we heard Outkast do their thing. What is your stance like on how music is now? You know, one of the things that I was thinking on the way here, I was like, you know what, we're the first generation to actually like what our kids like. Somewhat of what our kids like, right? Like my kids are like, you know, 19, 20 years old. There's some stuff that they listen to I like. Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Like there's countless other people, but I feel like we're the generation that knew what hip hop sounded like from back in the late 70s to early 80s, and now we're still embracing artists that are coming out today. But it's from a different vantage point. What do you you know, feel like?
Again, it's how you built. You know what I'm saying? When I say this, you might feel it, you might not, but it's how you built. You know, being self-made, going out here, being determined. You got people that got talent that have no drive, and you have people that have drive and have no talent. I respect people who got a gift. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, congratulations. I'm going to talk about Fat because he's here. You know, a lot of people say, I ain't going to talk about you because you're here. I'm going to talk about you because you're here. And when you came down to the city, and I saw the Fat and Ronnie show, I was inspired. I was happy because now you get it. People just want to be entertained. Music is music, but when you entertain people, I've seen people who got great shows that can't get another hit, but they stay touring.
Right.
Yeah. I'm a fan of entertainment. I'm a fan of stage presence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I saw Big Boy out there moving and you know, y'all were going back and forth. I was like, now you get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what kind of inspires me about today's thing, like the performance, the ability to capture people, to entertain people, not just from a musical standpoint, but just from a personal standpoint, a vibe standpoint.
Showmanship.
Yes, showmanship. The music, because the point that I was trying to make about self-made is when you're self-made, when you start hearing people complain about what is good and what's not good, that means they shit ain't good. They're depressed. They're thinking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fat, no disrespect. You don't like J. Cole. That's cool. All opinions matter. I'm rocking with you. I ain't trying to change you. I like J. Cole because, first off, I'm a fan of his struggle. This nigga got Jay-Z to show up in his hometown. You know how hard it is to get Jay-Z to show up any motherfucking way?
In North Carolina?
Yeah. I'm a fan. Whatever the fuck he told Jay-Z did 1 or 2 songs. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Jay-Z came out.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he did.
Right.
Nigga got Jay-Z to come out.
Yeah.
You know how big that is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all didn't think I was going to come today. For me to show up here, it's big for
coming.
me.
Yeah, no, we knew you was coming.
Yeah, we knew you was coming.
It was early.
We just didn't know when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big for me.
That's big for us.
Yeah.
No, that's big for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're a fan of somebody's struggle and you're self-made, then it's easy for you to embrace anything. Like, let me see, like, Lil Yachty. Let me find out why people like Lil Yachty. Let me listen to the music. Music is a little different. Yeah. You know, I can't get past his hair. You feel me? Like, some people can't get past the hair.
Right.
So I'm looking at why people gravitate to him in the culture that I'm in.
Right.
And I try to see the world through their eyes as a fan. So I said, oh, damn, that's what they get. Like, so Lil Uzi Vert, you know, the Migos, like, everything they make, I don't necessarily, but I don't speak on it either.
Yeah.
Right.
The minute that you speak on it,
you hate it.
Wrong.
But see, we had this debate because, like, you talk about J. Cole's struggle. That's the reason why I fuck with Boosie.
Yes.
Cause I've been rocking with Boosie since Pimp C was living.
Yes.
And I seen everything he went through.
See?
I was sad when this nigga went to the penitentiary, man. And when he got out, I felt like I had tears come down my eyes when that Show the World video dropped.
Yes.
Damn, my nigga came home, he did it in Dallas, nigga, you know?
Yes.
I felt like I was there.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so let me ask you, let me ask you, you haven't done that for J. Cole and for whoever else you may not like. So I'm a fan of hip hop, but I'm a fan of like how they propelled to the next level.
Yeah.
How Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan, how LeBron became LeBron, how Kobe became Kobe, how all of the greats. I'm a fan of you if you beat the odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders say, don't throw the ball to my side. Nigga, that's a lot of green. If you think you're a quarterback, you think you that bad, throw to my side.
Yeah.
Pick six.
Pick six, yeah.
When that nigga shut down that one side,
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never
Real.
heard me say how great I am. Just put me on the show. I'm coming on before Boosie or after Boosie.
Either way.
And we got entertained.
Baby, check it out.
Oh, go ahead.
With the J. Cole situation. We was in the group chat, we was talking about we was talking about everything going on in Virginia and you know and all that, us as black people and leadership and what we should do and you know why this, why that, whatnot.
Yeah.
And I said, he said something. I said, it'll be just like Ferguson again.
Right.
I said, one of the front runners in Ferguson was J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
I said, for that alone, I told Fat, for that alone, you should fuck with J. Cole.
Yeah.
Just for that alone.
That's a struggle. Whatever it is,
Right.
whatever it is, baby boy, it's a struggle.
That alone, give him a chance. Just that alone. And that's
I
when,
did.
and like a day later, he started jamming his shit.
Right.
Because just knowing that aspect, now you can kind of listen to it with a different ear.
Fat want to adapt to
saying?
something that's real,
Right.
authentic. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, he's an artist too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So part of that, when I break it down, say, Fat don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, well, Fat's an artist too.
Right.
So he has an artistic opinion,
Right.
which I respect.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But when I put Rack, Rack That is the only song that I still play 15 minutes in the club.
No lie.
Yeah.
Straight up, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
On Thursday. 15 minutes, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One night he got out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's speaking from an artistic standpoint, and now I respect that. So, whatever it is, everybody ain't gonna like everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just say to older people, to younger people, when you don't, mama say if you can't say nothing good,
Don't say
don't
nothing.
say nothing
at all.
And
That's
people
right.
will never know. And that's how I stay relevant. That's how I stay current. That's how I stay out of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because,
right.
beware of the shit you say today, but it might be, connected to the ass you got to kiss tomorrow.
Now, you've been in some blogs. You've been in some blogs. You've been in some, you know what I'm saying? You've been in the media before. You've been
Talk
a
to
subject of
Talk to 'em.
controversy. You've
Talk
been a
to 'em.
subject of, scrutiny.
Yeah, by the way, nothing is off limits, so you can talk.
Yeah, I'm talking. I already know. You have been the person that people were talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a time where the whole, I know definitely the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far that shit stretched, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? When
Worldwide.
when you was in a situation where you was on under the microscope.
Yeah.
People
Under
were
investigation.
people were looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Like they looking at Usher, they looking at, you know what I'm saying? They looking at R. Kelly, they looking at, you know what I'm saying? You was in that type of pressure.
You know what? I was once R. Kelly, I was once Usher, and I was once Kobe Bryant. All three.
And we talk about like just the stuff that you have to go through with people just wanting you to play songs or they wanting you to feel like you owe them something. Or,
Right.
That's different from the kind of pressure that you felt
Right.
when you was under the microscope. For those of you that don't know, you had a case where you was accused
Of rape.
of rape.
Mhm. Let's go back before then. The rumor before that was I had AIDS, so that's the Usher. The rape was Kobe.
Right,
Before then, it was the R. Kelly, Young Girls.
right.
Before then, it was the Bobby Valentino, You Gay. Before then, am I teaching y'all anything?
I mean,
I didn't know all that
Okay.
shit.
I didn't know everything. I didn't know everything, but I know that you've been under the microscope a hell of a lot of times.
Right.
What goes through your mind?
Nothing go through my mind. the storm is for everybody else.
Right.
Sometimes when God is working on you, he's moving you, the storm ain't for you. You in the eye of the storm. You know what I'm saying? You're in the eye of the storm. So the eye of the storm is it's like, you know, it's for everything around you to cut because you won't cut it out.
Did you recognize that in that moment?
Absolutely. That's the reason why I never stopped doing what I was doing.
Right.
I never sat in the house and beat myself up. Like, I don't know what Usher doing. I don't know what R. Kelly doing. I don't know what Kobe did. Oh, I do know what Kobe. Kobe shot ball on the same night he went to court. He dropped 40. And he won.
Yeah.
So I took something from Kobe's story. All you got to do is continue to win.
Yeah.
And people, like the crap Ezekiel Elliott is going through right now, like, in times like that with Zeke, people that are really not for you gonna step away from you.
Right.
Endorsements, lose money. That'd be the time that Bebe stepped beside you. I put some up on social media. Like,
Seen that.
Yeah, I stand tall with people when they're going through because I've been there. You know, sometimes I take the bad person's side, no matter what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know that they should say something.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to stop the bleeding at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They sit back and they try to get PR. Man, listen now. You tell a story. That way you don't have to worry about it being misconstrued.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take control.
So when I was going through my stuff, and this is for you, Too Fat, this is for y'all. When y'all going through, bro, keep doing what you're doing. You can outrun a lie. Can't outrun the truth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
You never let that hating shit get to you.
I never, like, you'll never know what I'm going through. When you listen to me on the air, you'll never, I'm the same way all day, every day. You know, and that bit me in the ass one time when Michael Jackson died. I was crunk on the radio. The king is dead. Like, nigga, why you so crunk?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm from Louisiana. We party when they...
Right. It's the second line.
Yeah, we celebrate.
Yeah, you turn
know
it
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, we celebrate life. So, you know, it wasn't that I was happy he was dead. It was just that we celebrate life. You know, Michael was 50. You know what I'm saying? He's son of, you know, he synced the life. You know what I'm saying? He accomplished a lot. So, you know, I celebrate, you know, the life that God gave him for the time that he was on earth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as I talk, you start to hear, like, you know, baby, and he's really in touch with God and himself. So when I went through that stuff, bro, I ain't stopped doing nothing.
Yeah.
I kept going places.
When you know it's real.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, people's opinions do matter.
That's being a strong-minded individual,
Yes, sir.
And knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real talk.
All that stuff you name, I ain't know nothing about that.
Yes.
But I know you as a man.
Yes.
So
we love women.
Those are just accusations to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. But that's all right. We here.
We're here.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you go through, man, like, understand that the storm is not, sometimes ain't for you. It's for stuff that's around you. Like, you the steak, and you got to cut the fat from off of you.
Right.
You got to cut the fat from around you so you can be lean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to turn things loose. And the man upstairs maybe saying, hey, you got to cut that part out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that about Shreveport. People was like, you know, why you keep going back there? You know what I'm saying? Like, God didn't wash you out like Katrina. He done wash you to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I was going through, the radio station and the club owner abandoned me. They was like, the club owner said, show remorse. I said, I didn't do nothing. So he was thinking about the business. The radio station stepped away. They said, we didn't want to explain nothing to the TV station. We didn't want to have to take a side. And I gave both of them the same example. I said, Kobe Bryant actually had sex with a female from what we know. But he shot ball the same night after he came out of court and dropped 40. Yeah. So I'm going to work.
Right.
It was like, no, you ain't going to work. Don't work. You know, have you seen Girls Trip?
Yeah.
You remember when old girl, when old boy was
I
trying
ain't seen that. Kiki,
have you seen Girls Trip? Please don't get us started, man. Don't get us started.
Shout out to Ralph Angel.
Remember the scene where
Kofi.
Remember the scene where the guy was trying to fire the chick, and no matter what he said,
That was Tiffany Haddish. Yeah.
She was like, no, you ain't firing me.
Yeah.
That was my way of telling the radio station and the club owner that no matter y'all trying to fire me or you asking me to chill, I'm finna go to work.
Yeah.
Y'all deal with that other stuff because I know I ain't done nothing. And they was like, no, we'll pay you to stay at home. And the radio station was like, we just want to chill. And then I came to Dallas to DJ a party. Mm-hmm. And Skip saw me. And he was like, yo, man, I heard about what you're going through, bro. So what are you doing now? I was like, I'm traveling with Hurricane. I'm on the road. He's like, man, man, give me your number, man. I might have a show for you, man. And I started out on Saturdays, driving back and forth every Saturday, coming to Dallas. And then after that, you know, the rest is history, and we here.
I will want to get into the flip side, because I know this is a part that probably nobody really sees. I know I haven't ever been privileged to the information, but I know that it probably exists. You know, from the flip side, you have great connections in the industry. You know, everybody from DJ Khaled
You don't drink, man.
countless other people in the industry.
Right.
Do you ever have people that call you like a Khaled and say, "Come on, baby, come on, let's do this thing." You know what I'm saying? It's wide open for you. You got the lane. You've already got, you know, you have people right where you need them. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to strive, because you know you got big homies that's around you that want to see you win. They want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Be what their version of you is.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How do you handle that when you have big homies that, you know, look at you and want you to be alongside them in that same regard, in the same way that they're being seen?
That's a good question. Again, being comfortable being you. You know, some people take it as me being complacent, but at the end of the day, I'm good. I play in the gray area. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Khaled, we brothers. But they know I go and fuck that stage up.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm good.
Yeah.
Like the cruise, Khaled just got me on the cruise. And we went out there and changed the weather.
Yeah.
You feel me? I like being the underdog. I like being the most known unknown.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that I'm complacent. It comes with less stress, less headache. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the man upstairs hadn't primed me enough. So when it's time, there's nothing you can do.
Right. Is it because when you try to go in that area, something brings you back down to a comfortable place? Or?
No. It's being comfortable. Like now, like we didn't put out records. We didn't put out.
Not only has he put out, let's not say records.
Right.
Bebe has put out hits. I'm saying this myself. Bebe has put out countless hits
Right.
that I've heard from the speaker to the ear. That's like, dude. I mean, he knows. I've had a conversation with like, dude.
Right.
Like, we need, like, this gotta go. This gotta go right now. Like, we gotta just
and you're
full
part
gas.
You're
you know
part
what I'm saying?
You're part of that question that you asked me. You know what I'm saying? How do I deal with when Kiki says you got something,
Right.
and I want to do whatever I can do to help you? Because if you get on, then we on.
Right. Right.
How do you deal with that? Because once Kiki lose that confidence, like, maybe I don't want to do shit. He just want to make good records and hold on to him. How do I deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess it becomes everybody else's problem.
Yeah,
They got that Kanye laptop.
Facts.
He do.
Like fat.
Yeah.
Big bro, you know what it means for the city for you to get on.
Yeah.
Because nigga, when you get on, you ain't gonna do the bullshit that every other nigga that get
You
power.
can be like Noah and put a soul on the art.
Shit, yeah. You know, 2 by 2. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I feel. But let me drop a jewel on y'all, man. And y'all dying hard to get into a fake game.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that you want to be real. Yeah, you think you want to be real in this game that's not so authentic.
Smoke and mirrors.
That's the reason why I choose how far I want to go into the game, because the more higher you go, the more fugazi you get. You know what I'm saying? Some people can live with having a whole lot of money and be done some shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen shit, man. That's another reason, because I'm one way. Yeah. You know, you're not gonna give me a beat, and then when I put this guy on it and this guy on it that you couldn't have imagined to put on it, now you change.
Right.
I can't deal with you giving me a verse and then don't clear it. You feel me?
Right.
I can't deal with you giving me a verse and you doing the song and this shit is hot in the streets and we don't shoot the video. You feel me? I can't deal with this shit where, you know, we don't do no paperwork. I'm from the old school. I shake hands. You know what I'm saying? And the man word is his bond. And then when this shit come out, nigga, you don't want to sign off on paperwork so everybody get their shit.
Are you want a price gouge?
I'm going to tell you asked me the question, so I want to tell you this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this shit where, you know, we start out, you know what I'm saying, and you put the shit out before I put the shit out because I sent you the whole goddamn session and you heard the next person verse and you put your shit on that, then you flip the words around. Now it's you featuring Baby, and I'm like some other shit. So I choose to stay on an entertainment level and help others. I'm not dying to get into a fake world. We already in it. You know what I'm saying? So, I choose to stay right here at the tip of the gate.
But you know what, though?
Of the fake world of entertainment.
Real shit, it all comes down to everybody got a different definition of what winning is.
Yes.
How you know this man ain't winning right now?
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You judge from the outside looking in. You don't
What is
really
your
know what's
definition
going
of
on.
winning?
Yes.
Everybody's definition is different.
And you
Right.
lose,
You
and
can't
you lose
tell me this
friends
man
when
ain't
you
already
win.
winning.
You lose friends when you win.
Yeah.
That business that you talking about with the smoke and mirrors and all that, that's just icing on the cake.
Right.
Yeah.
How you know Baby ain't got 4, 5 cakes?
Yeah.
Facts. Dead ass. 'Cause y'all niggas- you been to Coco's before?
Hell yeah.
We've been running since 2003. It's 2017.
That's a long ass
That's
time.
14. Really, it's
My
longer than
first
that.
time might have been like 07 or something, maybe 08.
That was in the magician part of it, like when people couldn't believe, like
Yeah.
Man.
you put a whole club to sleep and make them freeze. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
when 50 Cent performed in 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When,
Jeezy was in that bitch.
At his prime.
and we made Jeezy
Is 50
perform
really
a
gonna
song
be
that
there?
he didn't even know was hot,
Yeah.
Right.
and shocked him. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing Fat down to the auditorium, putting him on a record with, putting him in there with Big Papa, and man, like,
Hey.
it's.
I learned my lesson about that nigga. I don't know if I ever told you what he asked me. He came to the dressing room and he was like, say, man, you want to go first or you want me to go first? Yeah. I looked at that. I was so arrogant at the time because I'm thinking about text. I'm looking
What
at
you had? You had Rolling.
I had all that shit. Rack Daddy, I'm getting money, rolling off.
Yes.
And I'm looking at Big Papa like,
Said you can go
I said,
ahead.
you go ahead and go first. That nigga looked at me like, you sure? I said, I'm looking at everybody, man, you good, bro. I'm the only one too. Man, that nigga must have went up to the stage, and when he got up there, he just started doing all them, let me get that hand clap. And I had never seen that before. I hadn't, cause Louisiana to me always was New Orleans.
Yeah.
Okay,
You understand me?
So
Gotcha.
it was like Cash Money and
No Limit.
and No Limit.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
See, I got family in Shreveport. They out of this little town called Princeton.
Yes, sir.
So I told you, in 96, that's how I got introduced to
Y'all
CRU and shit.
AKA East. I call it East
East
Texas.
Texas. But I got introduced to
Baby
it.
hates that.
Watch out.
So when I seen Big Papa get up there in my head, I'm like, there's no way this nigga's gonna out-rap me or outshine me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That nigga, as soon as the nigga started doing this hook acapella, I was mad, like, fuck.
One of these niggas.
Yeah.
He killed the bro to this
Irony.
day. Even to this day, whenever I talk to him, text message or whatever, I tell him all the time about I had to take my hat off to you. I watched Pleasure P lose his mind at Coco's one night. I was in there with you. Pleasure P was looking at Big Papa, and he couldn't believe that shit. Plies, everybody that ever come to Louisiana and hear about Big Papa, they can't believe that shit. And I watched him put this nigga on with every single nigga that ever came through there.
That
50.
shit like being on Mars or something, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody, Plies.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I seen it with my own eyes in there in the club.
So I want to tell you something, Fat. That's
Chaos, nigga.
That's some of the place where some of the hate comes from.
I believe that.
Because they saw me do it for Papa so much that they believe that I got the magic wand.
Right.
But sometimes when preparation meets opportunity, that's what you saw with Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation and opportunity. That's luck.
Yep.
When he stood up there and him and 50 was going back and forward.
Yeah.
When Jeezy walked out and saw that nigga do that Pill Man. You know what I'm saying? When they saw that shit. Like, I mean, I've done the same thing for Chief.
Was A Baby, was that luck? Was the Hurricane Chris song, was that luck?
No, hell no. Let me tell you what A Baby was. See,
Tell
y'all,
the
y'all
story.
know about the
Tell the story.
song. There's an A Baby movement.
Tell us.
The person that y'all are a fan of, you know what I'm saying, that we're blessed to have on the airways 3 to 7. When the city is a fan of the body of work, when they've seen you come from nothing, from stripping, dancing,
Right.
hustling glow lights in the club, just anything you can do to make some money and be popular, throwing events, all that stuff. Like, everybody got a different story about Baby. You feel me? In Shreveport. So when they finally seen this stuff and they like, yo, he got a gift. There's something special about Baby.
Right.
When I would walk into the club, I was an MC. I'm not even a DJ. When I would walk in the club, people would be like, oh, there go that nigga that's gonna make us have a good time. Yeah. And they were chanting, hey, baby, I would be on the microphone. The shit you saw Papa do, Papa didn't do that. Papa saw Big Homie doing that.
Damn.
I shaped the city.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just by having a good time. Yeah. You feel me? So when I would walk into the club, people would chant that shit. Hey, baby. Yeah. Hey, baby. Yeah. One night, the stereo shit went out. Everything but the microphone. Yeah. And I rocked that motherfucker for 5 minutes until they fixed that shit. Just a cappella. Yeah. Motherfuckers in there going, done. Yeah. Hey, baby. Hey.
I believe.
Chanting like a motherfucker. You feel me? Like we do that shit like Fat saw it so many times.
Right.
And people just gravitated to you being the life of the party. So they believe when you got people that believe in you. They would take all the chance and make songs out of them. You feel me? We got a song called Rick James. We got a song called Fix Your Face. You know what I'm saying? This shit. We started an epidemic in our city with them damn pills. Yeah. I don't do drugs.
Right.
But the effect that I saw it take on motherfucker mouth, we all twisting this shit.
Lockjaw.
I said, man, this nigga mouth done locked up.
Same.
I said, boy, I told the little homies that Wild Yellow, Lil Uzi. I said, man, y'all need to go make a goddamn song called Lock Up. The next day, the motherfucker went in the studio, and then they said, hey, baby. Yeah. Watch we make these hoes lock up. Well, I wanted to be like DJ Drummer with the gangster grizzly, my tag. Yeah. Nigga, when that nigga said, hey, baby, I was like, nigga, this nigga said my name. And I took that sample and I just put it over everything that, that I wanted, that I was fucking with. And everybody who I was fucking with. So if it was boom, 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 hey, baby, boom, boom, throw your shoulders up. So it was a brand. And that shit became, so 3 Feet was like, hey, big homie, let me let Hurricane make a song out of the A Baby. I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. He's like, 'cause the only way we gonna get about this, you got favors with the world. Yeah. The only way we gonna get about this motherfucker is we blow you up, and at that time, our city needed something. Yeah.
That's yourself too.
You feel me?
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna ask. Why was it so important to bring 50, Luda, Jeezy, Plies? Why was it so important to bring them to Shreveport, Louisiana?
So they could see the show, the experience, the same.
Because it wasn't about the people seeing them; it was about them
it's like
seeing
being
the
on
show.
Fucking Mars, man.
It was like taking them home. Well, first off, it was to cash in on all of the resources and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm no rapper, so I ain't gonna get no verse from you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just whenever I call you, come down and fuck with me the way I fuck with y'all.
This my swap right here.
Yes, sir. That's how I swap for the verse. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So them niggas be like, man, we going down there, motherfucker. We ain't never going to Shreveport. You feel me? So we gonna go down there and fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? 50 pissed off every program director in the South to come to my birthday party. They tried to block it. Chris Lighty, Violators, every PD in the South.
His management.
Yes, his management. He went against that shit. And he went around a whole year talking about, man, I had to go fuck with this nigga because when I was out there shooting a movie, I snuck into the club and he saw the show. Yeah. This is funny. He saw the show, snuck in that motherfucker undercover on the 3rd floor and was looking and watching. He was like, this motherfucker's going on. And he ain't even playing my shit. Who the fuck is this shit? Yeah. So he saw some shit, right? So he went back to New York, and I was cool with his right-hand man, which is Renee, Renee. Yeah. And Renee was like, yo, when we go to Louisiana, you got to fuck with my homeboy. Sure. And these two niggas is talking about the same nigga and didn't even know it. Yeah. He was like, no, nigga, when we go down there, I got a nigga I need to introduce you to. There's another nigga down there. And he was like, yo, my nigga's in Shreveport. He's like, yeah, I was in Shreveport shooting the goddamn movie. Blood, shit. He was like, yeah, we went to this club called Coco. He said, nigga, that's my nigga. He said, no, nigga, I seen it myself. You ain't even got to sell me. We going to the nigga shit. Yeah. We going to the nigga shit. And I got the video where this nigga like, nigga, I told you. And me and Fifth been tight ever since. Ever since.
Oh, that's like real nigga.
The nigga just came. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. He just came and, bro, our shit is authentic. Right. He came to the pool party last year.
So now that BET, it looks like BET is going to take over Power, do you have a spot on Power in the next season. They are done renewed.
This nigga 50 is my nigga. I mean,
so BT gonna get it now?
This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing BET's gonna pick it up,
50,
possibly.
Let me tell you something about 50. 50 is really like the new label that I can't say what his business practice is, but I'm gonna tell you, like, if that nigga fuck with you, he fuck with you. He gonna come through. But this nigga got an eye. This nigga is like the nigga TMZ.
He sure is.
He know when you hot. He know who you is.
Yeah.
You know,
he keep his ear.
I don't want to tell, but he had a situation that he wanted to get somebody from Dallas. I remember he had his eyes on him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker called me in the morning.
Why it didn't happen, bro?
Yo, quit fat. I'm just gonna do shit crazy.
He said it. He said we can talk about anything.
Nah, we'll talk about that one later.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not even over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit's still out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Okay.
you know, shit, we be all over the place, baby. You know, we live. You feel me? So I'm saying, you know, and that's another example. Like, sometimes I move like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga fat really need a shot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this time to call that favor and put Fat in position that he may fuck it up. Or do I need to go in and say, yo, whether he fuck it up or not, it's good for the whatever he's going to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The situation you talking about,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's one of the situations where if you can get a nigga by himself and pull him to the side and tell him, like, listen, this shit gonna be big for the state.
Yes.
This shit gonna be big for the culture.
See, that's where I'm talking about.
I think he'll understand it now versus then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when I talked to him when it was first going on, and I think one thing about the hood, they always just say some shit like, man, hell no, bro, hell no. They the ones that got the distrust. It ain't you.
Yeah.
It's the hood that got a problem with how you doing shit, man.
Hey, man, we talked for an hour on that phone, me, him, and that nigga.
Yeah.
Mm.
And nigga was like, say, nigga, just keep your ass out of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep your ass out of trouble. Because, nigga, I mean, we had that talk.
Yeah.
Man,
Ooh, I think I know who y'all talking about.
You know what? One thing about this shit, and I just laughed.
Your nephew.
And I just laughed.
Yeah, my nephew.
Your nephew.
Well,
I
you know
laughed.
what? Let me tell you that, like, I agree with you. I agree with what Fat said because me and him had a real one-on-one, and I was like, nigga, if you fucked it, even on that scale, if you fuck this shit up, I'm not fucking with you ever again.
Yeah.
I think it's a respect thing. I think it comes down to respect. If a big homie, you know what I'm saying, such as yourself, has that conversation, that's always playing in the back of their mind.
Know one thing. I got the city, the Metroplex, best interest at heart. Bottom line.
Right.
You don't have to figure it out. Like, I did it for DeRose.
But
I don't have no stake in DeRose.
Let me tell you what some people. Let me tell you. Some people may say, I was here the night that we was all here. I think. Yeah. Well, I know. I remember. I was listening the night that Greg Street left. His last night on K104, and he said, I don't even think I was working for the station at that time. I was not there, but he said, I was? Okay, yeah, so I was. Okay.
Drinks.
But yeah, I've had Takeen. Shout out to Takeen for the love right now. Takeen will get you right every time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle. Pick it up at your HEB or your local space.
Get that mid-roll. Pay that bill. Pay that bill.
Gotta pay the bills, baby. Shout out to Takeen. You know what I'm saying? For the love. But one thing he said, and I always remember this, he said, you know what? If I can't get it popping, can't nobody get it popping. He said that live on the air.